Hi, a very good morning to Miss Cathy, my fellow classmates. Today I'm going to share my 2 cents about why I think parents should not take their child's handphone away. Handphones are the basic essentials that a normal human being in our world needs in our time, whether it's adult, teens, or even youth. But the only difference is the age gap. Why do I think so? An adult that has a fully functioning handphone would not have a chance to understand or relate to a child that has a handphone now. The world is evolving and everything is connected through online. And right now here I'll drop my opinions on why I think parents should not take their child's handphone away. The first and most obvious reason to me is when a parent takes away their child's handphone, it only makes them lose connection and causes them emotional pain. By taking away, it only sabotages your relationship with your child. And that was said by Dr. Beverly Pell, who is also the founder of Smart Digital Kids, that is focused on educating parents on using technology safely with their child. Why do I support this statement is because, like I said before, everything and everyone now is connected through an online platform. Whether it's talking or even classes, when a child is left alone without having anyone to talk to, they can fall into loneliness that could also lead to depression. And why do I think that it would sabotage their relationship with their parent is because when you disconnect your child from your parents and you're alone in your room, somehow you can see that the child is gonna hate the parents because they feel like that's an absurd punishment that any child should not go through. And I think that's kind of fair on their part, but some parents need to reconsider their options for me. And having a handphone now or even a gadget is very much needed for a child. And other than that, ever since the pandemic struck, the world and everyone is disconnected from people everywhere around the world. People are forced into staying indoors to stay away from the COVID-19 virus apparently. And during this situation, some parents still do believe that handphones are dangerous for their child without considering what the side effects could be. And I still remember in high school I had a classmate whose parent did not support their child for having a handphone while still being in school. But it doesn't matter if she's in high school, elementary school, or primary school. It was a big no for them. And since classes are conducted online, she didn't get to join or participate in any classes that were happening every day. She was really disconnected and lost from her studies and everyone. My friends, the classmates, she was really lost. We did not know what was happening to her. And eventually it led her into being really lonely, and she wasn't able to understand anything, and she was failing her exams badly because she did not have anyone to guide her about her studies, and she was just self-studying, but it wasn't enough. And other than that, furthermore, I think having a handphone increases a child's safety due to the reason a tracking app can be downloaded in our mobile phones. The case of kidnapping is always happening no matter where we are in the world. But by doing so, we can always monitor the child's activity or what he or she is up to. And we can always be assured of what they're doing. Parents should also consider that some of them are busy and they can't attend to their child most of the time until they're done with their work. While if they have a gadget, a handphone with them, they could just order a ride home or to their preferred destination, whether it's going out with their friends or just a mall to get food. Just with a click of a button on the app that's, I'm sure all of you know, which is Uber or Grab, that is always available whether from wherever we are. And even myself, I use it, and it's a big help for me because sometimes throughout when I'm done with class or whenever I want to go to class, I use the app. And as a conclusion, I think instead of parents taking the child's phone straight away, maybe they could just limit the child's time on the phone, on the screen, to ensure that they wouldn't be too attached to it. Thus, these are the pros that I see in allowing children to have their own handphones. To me, all parents should reconsider this and think about what your children wants. And that's all from me. Thank you.